We're here for the cult stuff.
Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the official Action RPG live stream. My name is Aaron, owner and operator of the YouTube channel Action RPG, and we're back. Okay, guys, you get just because I just got back from TorchCon doesn't mean you get as spam blurps right when I start the stream. Or wait, or does that mean you should spam blurps right? Actually, I don't know.
I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
Great timing, Mr. Orange. Hello, sir. Hello. Hello. You were in that big room with Don was broadcasting from. I may have missed you on his stream. I was sitting right next to him. So, it's actually funny. It should feel like I never left because I streamed on Friday. Saturday's normally my day off, and now it's Sunday and I'm streaming. So really, I added a stream because I streamed yesterday morning. So if anything, I never left because the trip was so quick. You should have asked a question to the devs. I'm gonna explain the trip. Oh, I had a bunch of questions, but I don't know. You just would have had to have been there. Yeah, this is basically normal. Okay. Everyone, hello.
That sounds so funny. Yeah, it was so funny.
Let me start with some good afternoons,
great.
and then we'll talk about the weekend and how TorchCon went. I want to rewatch the live stream reveal, take a look at the patch notes, and then they gave me, you guys, I'm not spoiled. They gave me a bunch of, I got stuff to show. Oh, brother, what? What? You should put it up behind you. Lots of currency, spoiled, bribes. You got the streamer client. Cover all the dead game stuff. You're spoiled. I'm not spoiled. I'm not. Now it's 100% pay to win. For all you streamers, no. But for the normal players, yes. What? It's pay to win? Did Aaron get offered to play in the creator program? Wait, for what? Trying to convince us? Are you? Can I say good afternoon to everyone? Can I just start with some niceties? Plunder Trevor. Hello. Good afternoon. Devil Dog. Andres. Yo. Beowulf. Hello. Furtado. Grez. Cy. Jones. Hello. Gaming, what up? VC, Volton, yo, Battle Bunny, good afternoon. Sai, what the hell was this? You think I wasn't going to see this? I literally look at Discord and I see this. What? Wes, that's not funny. I got to look at crap like this all day. That's not funny. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, right. It's a roadmap. It's not a... Exatheus, good afternoon. Sai, what up? Voltan, Andres, Frey, hello. B West, Toxic, Mr. Orange, Native Zero, Mr. Ben Diesel, happy Sunday. Grez, how's Don in person? Don in person is exactly Don how he streams. Same guy. Trax, what up? Vlad, what up? Welcome. Hi, Vlad. Mike 190. Who else is here? Lucky, hi. Jergy, hi. Native Zero, hi. All right. There. Now all the niceties. Stop making memes. I'm sick of waking up each morning looking at Discord at this crap. Okay? We all know we're getting the Last Epoch teaser trailer this week. So you can only keep this up for so long because we're finally going to have the trailer. So just keep that. Do you ever do a Sith Lord? What's up, man? Do you ever do a Core Keeper review? No, I only played it one day. Clip it? What? Totally. We're going to get the trailer. Well, we have to make memes. Just Didn't you say that last week? First off, listen, Jerky, we're not living in the past. We're in the present. Can we play the trailer? Well, we don't have it yet. It's in the very soon future. That's not funny. Okay. Get out of here, stupid trailer. Got to listen to this. Okay. Give it a month. So, TorchCon LA and TorchCon Shanghai both had their events yesterday. The XD team was nice enough to sponsor me to go out to LA. I got to hang out with a bunch of the Torchlight creators. And it was a good time. It was a very quick trip. I flew out there and literally got to my hotel room at 10 p.m. And then pretty much the event was the majority of the day yesterday. And then I literally left for the airport at 4:45 a.m. It was brutal. I got back to my hotel room around midnight, fell asleep around 1, alarm went off at 4. It was brutal. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep. I am very I call it like hazy. Exhausted is that, but I'm like, I don't know. I find myself like zoning out. He's going to be cranky today. I am tired. Also, I don't know if anybody's ever experienced this. When you have something you have to do the next day where you set your alarm for, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and then it's actually hard to sleep because you think you're going to miss when the alarm's going to go off. So I don't know. I just kept waking up and then looking at my phone. It's like, oh, it's only 1:30. Oh, it's only 2:30. All the time. Yes. Yeah, I know that feeling. So not only did I get 3 hours of sleep, I probably woke up 10 times during those 3 hours of sleep. Nevertheless, wife picked me up at the airport. I'm home, and now we're streaming. So the event was pretty cool. I shot a bunch of videos. I just snagged one that I took from Discord. All right, everybody. Everything's all set up. TorchCon LA starts in 30 minutes. So they've got all these huge, well, first off, every season has a banner, and I didn't steal the banner. I didn't steal it. You thief. No, I didn't steal the banner. Okay. I knew it. Traitor. No. So, sorry. They have these huge TorchCon LA starts in. So they got a bunch of these, and these are like cardboard cutouts, all over the event. And obviously, they're not going to pay to ship this crap back home. So just like when I was at Gamescom in last epoch, it all goes in the trash. Because what are you going to do with it? It all just goes in the trash. So basically, I talked to Andre, and then I talked to the production manager, the person that put on the whole event. And I was like, if it's a no big deal. But if it's going in the trash, I would love to have one, and then I could display it behind me during the league launch, and your trash turns into marketing. That's what I always say. It's like my, So they're like, Aaron, which one is your favorite league? You can have it. And I was like, oh, I want Whispering Mist for sure. And they're like, go ahead, you could take it off the wall. And I was like, okay, I just want to be clear. The second I take this off the wall, it is going to be a feeding frenzy for the other creators. And they're like, we'll just say that everybody, you can only have one, first come, first serve. So I like quietly take Whispering Mist off the wall. I roll it up, and then I literally, you know, like almost like made an announcement. I was like, hey guys, I just got Whispering Mist. First come, first serve on the wall. And they're ripping all of them off the walls. I wish I got a video of it. They were gone in like, I don't know, 3 seconds. The whole wall is empty. They're all gone. 3 seconds.
All right, everybody. Everything's all set up. TorchCon LA starts in 30 minutes.
So back here, Cute Dog, Alkaiser, Min-Maxed, Shady.
Look at this.
So I could have gotten any of these cutouts, but it's just like what they're not, you know, they're not cloth. You can't fold them. They're 6 foot cardboard cutouts. I was just like, what am I gonna do with it? Including this backdrop. I could have got this backdrop. But it's literally the size. I don't know. Damn, I wish I have gotten Cube.
Ready to go.
I got a picture. This is one of the running jokes during the event was there's Dawn. There's Dawn right there. Is Moto's no longer a dwarf? So we're like, how the hell do you deal with the lore that Moto's now just a middle-aged man? And they were just laughing and saying, well, we thought it would look cool. No, they're like, yeah, we kind of were thinking about that, but Moto's new skin is he's just a guy. He's a middle-aged man. Exactly. I literally took a photo like this next to Moto because, you know, he kind of has the same build as me. So I thought it would make sense to get a side-by-side with Moto. Oh, sure. I'm going to have to either catch up when I get home from church on YouTube or rewatch the VOD later. Yep. Oh, bro. Twins. Lucky gets it. Yeah, exactly. You could have taken the backdrop to replace the LE one. It's cardboard, dude. It's not cloth. It's a cardboard. I would literally have to ship it like that. There's no way. I guess I could probably cut it like into fourths, like a very thin line if it would cut, and then like reassemble it. I'm sure there was something. Easy, just ship it that size. That sounds like an excuse. I really wanted the mist one. And by the way, everyone's like, dude, I'll give you like, the mist one is the one I wanted. Like, what do you want? That's my favorite scene. I was like, no, it's mine. It's mine.
Ready to go.
Moto, man over 30 or 40. Good job. Yep, just strap it to the back of the truck and drive it to Idaho. Why does everyone want mist? I don't know. People really like it. It's funny. I always thought like I was the only, person in the creator space that wants mist, and I guess not. Was Fubgun at the event? No. The two big sponsored creators were Cute Dog and Alkaiser. They were there. Mike One Up was not here. But it was cool. They had food, they had drinks, they had cosplayers to take photos with. And again, this was like their first event. They had like 50 people that ended up showing up with the creators. And then we got to ask direct questions. Did you get a photo? Yeah, I got a bunch of photos. I haven't loaded them. This was just something I shared on Discord, so I grabbed it really quick. What was the question you wish you asked the Torchlight Infinite developer? Well, so me and Andre had a good chat about this. So they had like a meeting room back here. So I know it's kind of hard to see. Shady. Poor guy's eating. So this meeting room back here was like a closed off room. All right. Like in the back over here. And I had my whole mobile setup there. Like with the mics, I posted the picture on Discord. And what I was going to do is I was going to grab creators and do interviews, couple questions. Don sit down, Alkaiser sit down, Cute Dog sit down, MinMax sit down, you know, Andre, grab the people from XD and literally just have the live stream running. And it's like, okay, guys, I'm going to go get the next person and have like a fun kind of interview roundtable. I had the whole thing. And the creators were like, dude, give me a minute. Like, give me 2 minutes. Like, I want to be on the video. I was like, great. Like, awesome. The event, I was just so sad. It was literally me sitting in this chair. That's Don's chair. And this is my chair. It was 3.5 hours sitting in that seat. The event ends, and then we all go out to dinner. So there was like no time to actually do it. I was told there's going to be, oh yeah, you'll have plenty of time. You could do it after the event or before the event, and it just wasn't possible. Because before the event, I couldn't do it because all the cosplayers and Cute Dog and Alk, they were all in here prepping for the presentation. So like I couldn't take over the interview room when they were actually preparing for it. So there was just no time. Sitting for 3 hours, you're used to that. I know. But I mean, there's a lot of informative information, but if it was listening to Andre and the XD team talk for 3.5 hour presentation or interviewing all the creators and their team, I would have much rather. I would have literally flown to LA just for that. So after the event, you were too busy committing grand theft banner. No. And then they took us out to a nice dinner. It was like 5 courses, family style. They just pre-ordered everything and the food just came out. And then they took us all we went to karaoke after. And they I'm like not a karaoke guy, but they all knew I was from Idaho, so they made me go and sing "You Know My Tractor's Sexy." You know my tractor sexy. They were all dying. That's what they made me sing. My wife's like, please, for the love of God, tell me you have a video of you singing that. I was like, I don't know if anybody had a video. Like, I don't have one. That's not funny. Karaoke. Please tell me there's a video. Don has to. I don't know. Oh, man. Did anybody clip that? Yeah. So, TorchCon event. We were literally here for like, I don't know, 5 hours, 3.5 hour event. After we went to dinner, which was great. Then we went to karaoke. Ended up back in my room, like in bed around 1-ish. Alarm went off at 4. Took an Uber to LAX and flew home. It's like a quick trip. It was fun. Someone called Don. Don might have it. Oh man, I'd pay for that video. Let's crowdfund for that video release. Chatler, what's up? Yes, it was a good time. I mean, I guess now's a better time than ever. Well, not only did I get the banner, there was also a goodie bag. I haven't opened this. Of course there was. What? Oh, unboxing time. You better be giving some of that away. What? He gets free stuff and still has to steal stuff. Okay, first things first. This mouse pad. Why is there USB on it? What is this? All right, USB, LEDs. RGB desk pad. That's one heck of a mouse pad. Okay, guys, I feel like there's a missing character on this mouse pad. What do you mean you don't think so? Booba mousepad? Rosa? No. Where's Carino? Oh, yeah. The entire edge of the mousepad has the LED strip around it. It's missing reworked Carino and Moto. I know. And it's USB-C. Oh, brother. You gotta be... That's pretty cool. It's got a little switch on the mouse pad. Okay. I ain't giving that away. Spooky's here. I can't believe all the money I swiped was used for that. What? What are you talking about? LE Marketing, take note. I got my little bag for my mouse pad. Spared no expense. Dude, even the bag for the mouse pad, they branded it. Okay, next. Torchlight Infinite t-shirt. And this t-shirt, I don't know how to... It's like a polyester. I don't know how to... It's like the stretchy material. It's really nice. Changing. Okay, this is the nicest shirt I've ever gotten an event before. It literally fits perfect. That's a nice shirt. It actually looks good. That's sweet. Okay. Oh, you guys are not going to like this one. Dear Hunters, thank you for attending TorchCon Gathering LA. Here's a gift code for you. Torchlight. Okay, we'll put that one. You what? 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 Read it all. Oh, read the code. I don't know what this is. What is this? It's like a little, it's got a little record on the back. They said you could like tap your phone to it or something. It's like a soundtrack. It's a pop socket. It's music. There's a new thing you can hang out on the fridge and it plays it. This will actually play the music? Oh, come on. It's like pretty heavy. It's a modern CD. It's a pod. It's an NFC thing. Probably the new theme of the main screen. I don't know. There's that. Torchlight Infinite sticker. And then there's dude, this thing is the things they gave. I was like, holy smokes. It's a custom XD Torchlight controller. Say what? And that's it. Coming in my nifty creator bag.
What? Controller player! That is a...
Man, we know now Aaron's bought for what? Very nice to see the bribes keep on coming. Oh, come on. You guys, I just can't be bought. It's not like they get to spoil me with all this stuff and then I'll promote the game more. Something. I mean, I already promote the game, so. Meanwhile, EHG won't even go on Aaron's podcast. Don't say stuff like that. They're going to. Isn't that what EHG did? Dude, the controller was like, wait, and a controller? Yeah, it was like pretty spoiled. It was pretty spoiled. I was shocked about how much they gave. Hey, at least I got an LE goodie bag. An LE goodie bag. I got Last Epoch socks. Does that count? I actually do have Last Epoch socks. So anyways, that was the kind of talking through the event and the goodie bag. Oh, and Spooky, you didn't see it. So the event had these banners on the wall. Each banner
All right,
for
everybody.
each season.
Everything's all set up. TorchCon LA.
I got them to. They offered me one of the banners. So I didn't steal it. Here we go again. I didn't steal it. He stole it. I didn't steal it. Okay? He borrowed it. Yeah, I didn't steal it. Yeah, so. For sure. No, I didn't, Big Bad Stare. Oh, come on. You should feel guilty taking that after looking at the goodie bag. Was there a showdown banner? No. I mean, you can literally see them all. With the exception of the first 2 seasons, which was Dark Surge and the Pirate one, every other one was there.
Everything's all set up. TorchCon LA starts in.
Don wanted Lunaris, the last one, and he got it. Anyways. Okay. Sweet. Aaron bought so many things to give away. Aaron brought so many things to give away for the chat. Wait, what do you mean? All of that's giveaways? Did you at least get to talk to a dev? So somebody asked a question because Don the Crown, I was sitting next to him and he was live streaming the event on his phone. And the it's just I had a meeting with Andre after, and we just, I don't want to say have a good laugh, but it's kind of always the same thing. So if you've ever worked anywhere before, if you have a conversation with the top dog, right? The CEO, the top dog, what kind of questions would you ask that person, right? So for me, my questions were, where do you see Torchlight in 2 years? Talk to me about how you're going to plan on growing the Western audience. Talk to me about how you're going to continue to grow PC support and, you know, make the game more streamlined on PC, which they've done. You know, future content, future characters, update to monetization. Like I when you're talking to the top dog, like those are the types of questions I wanted to ask and I had already. But during the Q&A, the questions are like, hi, CEO of XD. Can you tell me about the belt affix and why it's undertuned? You know, it's like like those are the questions. Hey, once you hit deep space, it's really hard to get enough FE to get an upgrade when we're, you know, and it's like, and the guy's sitting there and it's getting translated into Mandarin. So it's literally asked in English over Discord. And then Andre translates it into Mandarin. And you just see the look on his face like, yeah, we'll look into, you know, buffing this. And it's just like, those are lame questions. Those are almost every question was like that. Almost every question was like that. So, hey, like, you know, anyways, we don't need to, I mean, every question's valid. It's like you're asking the question to the wrong person is what it ultimately is. So, yeah, those are all the questions that were asked for 45 minutes. Like, you know, this thing should be buffed or this. Ask them to reduce the differential in prices from the rest of the world and that in China. Oh, some of them were really bad. Yeah, some of them were brutally bad. Yet we get people asking dumb questions during the LE stream. I mean, you know, it's not, I get it. These people are very passionate about very certain things. They're at TorchCon and they want their question answered. It's just like, again, you know, if you haven't heard the joke, like, haven't you ever worked anywhere before? The manager doesn't know anything. Like you could take that for any industry. You know, you don't ask the top dog, like, you know, developer question. Anyways. But yeah, I ended up not asking a question. There were so many hands up and those were all the types of questions. And I was just like, it's fine. It's fine. But me and Andre had we were joking about it. He's like, that's my daily on Discord. Should ask them if they knew when LE Season 5 trailer was dropping. So also pretty interesting. Talking to XD. And again, like, this is like, duh, of course. They are consistent pretty much every in between 3 or 4 months, they drop their new season and they literally just dodge PoE. That's all they do. So they try to dodge.
What year is it?
They try to always dodge PoE 2 and 1. And that's it. So they don't look at any other game. Those are the two things they try to dodge. And they actually kind of took a bullet this time because they announced earlier than PoE 1. They thought PoE 1 was going to be a little later, and then PoE 1 dropped July 24th. So that's really all they look at. They say that the industry is too clogged with so many different games. If they tried to miss everything, it's just impossible. So, if Diablo 4 has a date, of course they're not going to drop on that date. But when it comes to announced stuff, that's all they try and miss. So ARPGs have a ton of seasonal Visa gamers. Man, if EHG cared less about dates, could you imagine? No one tried to ask about the possible crossovers or what they might be interested in looking at them to do. So there was actually a couple crossover questions. So what XD said is that they now own the IP. So if you guys don't know that, they own Torchlight 1, 2, 3, and Infinite, and all the IP attached to it. So before, they didn't own the IP, so they could only use what was contracted to them originally. So now, like, a Western version Torchlight 4 is on the table. A Torchlight 2 remastered is on the table. Like, they now can do so many things and have crossovers with existing games and IP. So if they wanted to pull in a crossover it now, they own the brand, so they could do whatever they want. Yep. Also, another interesting point is that, love them or hate them, like you could hate Torchlight or love them, every single season they are growing. They wouldn't show me any actual numbers. They just showed me some graphs that I can't publicly show. But every season, every market in the world across the country is growing player base, total players and concurrent players. And the Western market, so the US, North America, is one of the smallest markets, but it's also the fastest growing market. So it's like, yes, North America was definitely lagging behind all the other countries, but it's also the fastest growing now. Did that graph show that they had 35,000 players overall, or is it 35,000 accounts? No, see, you're also looking at it wrong. You're looking at 35,000 players concurrent on Steam. That doesn't count their launcher or mobile and across the world. I mean, I could tell you for sure, like, it is hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands. They are throwing TorchCon LA and TorchCon Shanghai, and I think they doubled the amount of people working at their studio. Like, they're doing really well. So, again, I don't know how well they're doing financially, but they're doing pretty well. So, I don't know. Yeah, I doubled my swiping. I bet. Concurrent Pal World's 855. Yeah, people like Pal World. Where's the new banner? I already showed it twice. Guilty. You're going to die when you see the stuff they sent me. I already did the whole unboxing of everything. So you're going to have to watch the beginning of the VOD. Yeah. So, yeah, seems like the game's doing good. They have a good cadence of future content. They are profitable. They own the IP. They have plans for multiple Torchlight projects. And he's wearing one of them already. Yeah, I guess I could show you the one I'm wearing. I don't know what it's. I don't know what. I'm going to sound like an idiot. What else is new? It's like, it's like the stretchy material. I don't know if it's like polyester or what, but like a really nice XD or Torchlight shirt. Spandex. All spandex. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Where's the season 5 reveal video you promised days ago? I didn't promise. I said I think. Serious question about TLI's gotcha. Is there a way I could target farm a drop pet? No. You could pick which you could go in and select depending on which one you're picking to have like a higher chance of getting it, but no. I wanted to get the SS20 down last time, but I was learning the game as a whole, got overwhelmed. Hype me up so much. Nice. Okay. That was the weekend. I watched this live reveal with Don the Crown. I was like, dude, drag a chair over. And he was in my hotel room, which was 90 degrees because the AC was broken. But I like didn't really watch it. It's not super long, so we're going to watch it together right now. Today's also going to be a short stream. I'm literally on only a couple hours of sleep. So I hope TLI keeps moving forward. More non-pay to win rewards. I don't know what they're going to do. It does suck that I mean, it's hard for them to pivot on current monetization because the game's been out for years. So you couldn't like switch to a box price. You couldn't switch to charging for stash tabs. Like, I don't know what they could do with the current monetization to change it. I don't know. That's a tough spot. That's a tough spot. I know monetization kept coming up over and over again. And the idea is like, we get it. We're always coming up with fun skins and things in the battle passes and stuff that doesn't rely around pets. Like that's always, we're always trying to come with fun, exciting seasons and try and make the funnest game possible for everybody. But it's a free-to-play game. It's on mobile. This is the way it's monetized. And every single season we are growing. So I don't work for them. I don't know, but it's how they make money. I think it's hard because it's so easy to be like, we don't like that, but they're growing and they're profitable and they're making money every season. So like sometimes you got to look at it from the business standpoint instead of the player standpoint. Like if you were running the studio, what would you do? Like what would you do? I don't know. Hard pass mobile games have duped me too many times. Yeah. Give me a subscription plan that comes with a free level 6 pet you can use and change monthly. That's not a terrible idea. Do you think Torchlight 4 will explain what happened to Arya in the campaign? No. I already made the joke. I guess I can make it one more time. No, get that out of here. That, the joke of TorchCon was that Moto is now a middle-aged man. And they kind of based him off my physique. They reached out and were like, hey, do you mind if we kind of make Moto, a bigger kind of... I was like, that's fine. Like, you don't need to give me any acolytes or credit for it. So, Dad bod Moto. Yes, he's dreaming again. The point I'm trying to make is that you're asking about lore inside of TLI. And the joke is literally Moto's not even a dwarf anymore. So we're like, how can you possibly explain in the lore of TLI that Moto is now a man? And I swear on my life, I probably have a video of this. They said, we thought it looked cool. That should answer all of your questions. We're like, yeah, we think it looks cool. So that should answer all your questions around the story of the game. He grew up. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Okay, yeah. Are you serious? Yep. This is the new skin for Moto. He's just a guy. It's pretty fun. It really is funny. Moto is a daddy, so you think people play PoE 2 for the story? Hi, Luz. So, okay. Let's watch this. Wait, I'm allowed to pause it as we're watching, right? Actually, don't answer that question. I'll take care of it. No, what do you mean, no? What do you mean? I already paused it. Woke up one day. Oh, I'm bored of being a dwarf. Think I'll morph into a human. Here we go. It hasn't even been 2 seconds. Everyone buckle up for the next 4 hours. It's not going to take 4 hours. 2-hour trailer. This video's like 20 minutes. It's not going to take 2 hours. Not going to take 2 hours.
Welcome everyone to the Afterlife season preview.
Okay, so I think I'm so funny. Okay, that doesn't count as a pause. That one doesn't count. Okay, Andre, this guy right here, he's like 6'5". He is, oh brother, a monster. I was like,
We're here for the cult
I was like,
stuff.
whoa, you're like a really big guy. He goes, I know, I get that all the time. So I just thought you guys should know. What? Every time Aaron pauses, take a shot of water, of course. Is he single? No, he has a girlfriend. He's just tall. You're the monster. Okay, you guys aren't going to believe me. I don't even want to say it because you're just going to laugh. But everybody during the event was like, Aaron, we didn't know you were like built like this. I swear on my life. You know what? Never mind. It's so stupid. Never mind. Built like Mario? Oh, sure. I'm serious. Literally, I walk in and Molly from XD, the person that's putting on the event's like, whoa. Like, Aaron, I couldn't tell you were so big and muscular. And Don, like, rolls his eyes, and I'm like, oh, no, like... Anyway, it was one of the jokes for the event. Aaron is a gym bro, and then he woke up. We're all rolling our eyes. All right, never mind.
I'm Andre, your community manager. Here's what Afterlife is bringing. A fast, high-density farming loop. A brand new season progression system, a new hero trait, a stack of new skills, and a major wave of legendary gear. We're also introducing the third ultimate legendary in Torchlight history, making significant changes to progression systems based on your feedback, and more. This season's theme is Night Watchers. You escort lost souls on their final walk, and the farming loop around it is the fastest we've built so far. Now trust me, you're gonna want to stay with us to the end, because the new endgame mode is where your builds are finally gonna get a real chance to show off.
So, everybody was nervous because in isometric action RPGs, escort quest is universally hated. People hate staying in an aura to like escort this slow moving thing. What do you mean you're gonna make a season around escort? It looks like a fast escort. And not that type of escort. You know, it's not. Never mind. Forward escort.
Here is the core gameplay loop. You'll find an unnamed coffin out in the Netherrealm. Touch it, light the guiding lantern, and a funeral procession kicks off, carrying the soul towards the underworld. While the lantern's lit, he drags wandering wraiths straight to you. Your job as a Night Watcher is quite simple. Clear them, grab the loot, and keep the procession moving. Finish the wash and the purified souls ride the coffin down. Watch the lantern's color. That's your whole rhythm. Green means it's pulling wraiths at full speed, and the faster you clear, the faster they spawn, and the better the loot. Yellow means your clear speed is lagging, and the field's getting too crowded. Red means it's...
Oh my gosh, I have not heard anybody say that but you are spot on. It's literally just delirium if you think about it. The escort disguises it well. That's exactly right. Yep, pretty much.
It's jammed up, and the lanterns stop pulling anything new. Time's tight, so burn the pack down and get back to green fast. Falling too far behind means even your purified souls can get overwhelmed and turn back into wraiths. So, green is go, yellow is warning, and red is danger. Kill faster, spawn faster, and loot more. Now run it again and... Wait. That golden enemy wasn't here last time. Now it's splitting into 2, 2 into 4, and it just keeps going on and on. Golden encounters can fire off as events as well. Wraith Blockade freezes.
It's like the treasure goblin that keeps splitting. They got the splitting gold guy. Mike, stop putting +1.
The lantern and the timer and floods the map with golden monsters. And even after a clean wash, stay sharp. Rift Revival can throw extra waves at you with a shot at a dangerous boss or a hidden mystery boss, all loaded with bonus loot. There are special coffins too. A veteran's coffin is a pressure cooker, tight timer and dense spawns, a much higher kill target and rewards to match.
Thanks, Salty.
The Emperor's Golden Coffin flips it. There's no timer and no endless waves, just packs of powerful royal guards. Clear them and the Holy Ossuary opens. For the most rewarding setup, take a deep space map, the highest tier season compass and a quantity compass. Hit a veteran coffin with bonus drops, trigger Rift Revival at the end, and then roll a boss or a hidden mystery boss. And all of it is gonna stack. That's the real Afterlight loop. More pressure, more enemies.
What is all this on the ground right here? What is this? Can Carino get to this point? Spooky? It looks like Effie. No, he can't. What do you mean he can't? What the hell? No, only Karina can. That's a pause right there. That looks like a loot explosion. Look at all that. I think Carino can get there.
And more loot. Every time you light that lantern, something unexpected can happen. So bring your strongest build and join the watch.
Okay, so before we move on, thoughts on the seasonal mechanic. Meh, wait and see, looks good, looks like crap. Anybody have any thoughts on it? I weirdly used to be, I want the mechanic in the map. I actually like in Torchlight the every other season where the mechanic is outside of the map because it like breaks up the gameplay loop and they normally do something. Tough one. It looks great. Wait and see. Looks cool, interesting. Kill stuff. Crap. Seems easy. It's not a circle. I'm not sure what to play this season. I think it looks good. Some random enemy elements. Fast escort. Needs more circles. Visually, it looks so much. With the transportation caravan from PoE 1, the syndicate thing, the green syndicate caravan. I want to play Erica 3, but she's nerfed again. Yeah, it's not a season with circles. We need season of circles back. Okay. That was, I think one looks like crap, other interesting, wait and see, and some good. Okay.
Next up, loot. Lunari is going core in the Netherrealm this season, and we're making it faster, cleaner, and easier to build around. The Lunar Harp now opens 3 lunar string slots at level 1. We've cut down on the busy work too. Only legendary lunar strings and spools stay, and every lunar string rolls at least 1 T0 affix. Over at Cynthia, you can trade lunar string spools for the exact string type you want, and spare spools are tradable. To keep your runs flowing smoothly, Rhapsody's out, and Lunaria gets its own Netherrealm talents and compasses. Those talents let you steal rewards, target specific lunar phase drops, duplicate and burst lunar omen events, and even call back the Scarlet Moon. There's 2 ways to play it. The fast route captures strums and duration to push you to strum again as quickly as possible, while flooding the map with rare monsters. Pair it with a lunar steel compass to store and dump them for a short, intense rare rush. The slow route cranks combo bonuses, but only on Rainbow Combo. Hit a 12 combo for an extra Moonlight Casket. Add the Moonlight Casket compass and your chest count gets out of hand fast. Now all of—
How can you do Lunaris and Escort? Like, how long does the escort go for? Are you going to be literally strumming Lunara during the escort run, all in the map? Auto strum? That sounds like pandemonium. Profound's all that matters. The rest is meh. Why are you asking us? You were there. Well, now I'm thinking.
This means less mandatory grinding and more looting strategy. So whether you want to speed farm or play more deliberately, there's a rhythm here for your build. Talent constellations are getting tuned, so your choices actually feel different in different maps.
Why can't Last Epoch do this? I don't know why I just said that. Never mind.
Dark Surge players can now stop mashing the eruption button. The right node auto-fires it.
Do what? Share information? Yes! You already know why. Ellie mentioned, wow, calm down. How many pauses now? Not that many pauses. Ellie is not dead, Lucky. I brought it up.
Just know that once it's on, energy keeps draining and monsters keep spawning. So a build that isn't ready for the density can still get into trouble. God of Might gets a practical change. A new talent spawns a special monster near the mechanic. Kill it for a flat drop quantity bonus that run, plus a visual readability cleanup. And we're tuning underperforming confusion cards, especially rare rainbow ones. So hitting a rainbow feels rewarding again. The creation engine from last season got a big pass. 1. Monsters will no longer become invincible under shields mid-combat, so your output stays consistent. 2. The Catalyst creation engine isn't only an equipment farm now. Its Netherrealm talents got reworked, so you can now tune it towards whatever you're farming. 3. A new talent makes every gold creation crystal in the engine guaranteed to bring a set of exclusive fluorescent memories. Next, Goddess of Hunting. So in normal mapping, big AoE and full screen clearing builds feel the best, which can kinda leave single target and bossing builds without much room to show what they're truly capable of. The Goddess of Hunting trial should actually have been that space, but it never quite landed, and the rewards were flat enough that it turned into a side activity while you're actually farming other content. This season it's getting a new advanced branch. With the right Netherrealm talent or compass, the Goddess of Hunting statue shows up at the start of the stage. You interact with it, and the random invaded bosses plus the native end boss all receive the special blessings. Every boss you defeat passes its blessing forward and stacks it onto the final one. So, by the end of the...
Oh my gosh, that's kind of cool. You could literally make a bossing character. Spooky, were you allowed to do that before? Like literally focus on map bosses? That's kind of interesting. What does this sound like? Wisp? It's not Wisp, dude. It's not Wit. Wait, is it? It's not Wisp. Wait, is it? Kinda, but it's bad rewards. Will this make it possible to set up a bosser? End build is boss focused anyways for Showdown 2021. It's kind of Wisp. Oh god, everything is a copy of something.
map, that one final boss has absorbed the entire map's blessings. It's tougher, harder hitting, and it's gonna put some real pressure on your build. Defeated, and all those stacked blessings turn into a huge loot pile. A genuine high-risk, high-reward farming route for bossing builds. Next up, we made some changes to make mapping less punishing in general. And this season, some of our balancing adjustments are targeted towards enemy
Got
mobs.
it, Spooky. Thank you.
We've reduced damage and cleaned up several Netherrealm boss skills. Law Chaplain, for example, had skills that could connect multiple times. Those now hit once, with lower damage values on top. Several high-impact skills from Church Chaplain and Medium Ember Automaton have also been brought down to more reasonable levels. The Clockwork Ballet gameplay is also getting some relief and cleaned up several NetherRealm boss skills. Law Chaplain, for example, has skills that could connect multiple times. Those now hit once with lower damage
I didn't mean
values
to go
on top.
back so far.
Several high-impact skills from Church Chaplain and Medium Ember
This one on the under me. I hate it too. Yeah, this one they're working on. Lady?
Automaton have also been brought down to more reasonable levels. The Clockwork Ballet gameplay is also getting some relief as well. A few member services should now be easier during Operation Cogwheel, and we've lowered the defeat chance on Clockwork Roulette, including the mini version in Orange member services, so you're not losing a run right at the start. Our goal with all of this is quite simple: fewer sudden deaths and a smoother path back to farming. As usual, the Supreme Showdown bosses are rotating again. On floor 20, Coldness Tracer Freezing Vortex breaks out of the ice that sealed her.
Dude, I am gonna crush this boss. 20's going down.
Back with a new look and a sharper, more aggressive style. On floor 21, the Omniscient Prophet returns. The mechanic is swapping back to energy bombs.
Okay, bro,
The
what?
bombs provide a substantial damage boost, but make sure you throw them at the boss before they detonate. Now, if there's one section to follow closely for build theory this season, this is it. The Nether King is an ancient figure.
Okay, so this is basically the drops for the new seasonal mechanic. This is the new power creep. Slates.
In gameplay, he brings a new kind of divinity slate. One powered by divine remnants with affixes born from
Already
death
lost?
itself.
What?
It starts as a single grid with up to 2 fixed talents. Once you start branding it, the shape changes. Feed it divine remnants, and the slate picks up talents from the gods. Keep going, and it begins proliferation, growing offspring outward, each with its own branded talent.
You got what? This is easy to understand. You find the square, and it goes in the slate. Everybody could see that. I'm lost
At
here.
Nether
Oh,
King's
come
divine
on.
remnants, and you pull talents from the Nether King himself. Broadly useful effects like all skill levels and immunity to certain curses and control, plus special talents that power up his authorities.
Yeah.
Once every offspring
What's up,
has
big guy?
grown in, the slate's authority fully awakens. First authority, Judgment. The connected offspring put the surrounding divinities under the Nether King's gaze and massively buff their affixes. A Goddess of Knowledge divinity sitting at +4 skill levels and +1 focus stack cap can double to +8 and +2. Even affixes hard capped at 1 can break past that limit here. Next, Contamination. This projects the branded talents carried by Nether King's divinity onto adjacent divinity slates. The stronger your branded slate, the stronger the projection. And the right talents can push it even further out. And last, Banishment. The layout puzzle. You arrange adjacent and non-adjacent slates around the Nether King just right to unlock forbidden banishment affixes. Effects like planting Tangle in your minions to turn them into Death Hounds.
Did that just say you can plant Tangle on your spider tank? What did it say? What is that? Uh-oh. I started spider tanks. Well, now I know what I'm playing. What? Yes, yuppers.
Forbidden banishment affixes. Effects like planting Tangle in your minions to turn them into Death Hounds. Auto-triggering Shadow Strike off your mobility skills. Or feeding your minions elixirs to make them genuine war beasts. There are nearly 10 banishment affixes to discover. This whole system is designed to open up a ton.
What do you mean no minions for me? Oh, brother, what? Corino? Oh no, a minion build incoming. I'll play Moto when you run Karina. I ran Karina last season. We were in Profound.
Of new Divinity Slate builds, so just start collecting those Divinity Remnants and build your own Nether King's Divinity. On to build updates. After Nether King's Divinity, the other major progression piece is Renewed Memory, which is going permanent. Now, of course, we want to keep what makes it truly special, the power to fundamentally rewrite existing hero traits, while cutting the parts that made it feel heavy. First, the Lunar Ring module is gone. Renewed Memory no longer rules special random affixes. You can focus on base enhancement and hero trait outcomes. Secondly, all of its functions are now merged, and we're adding Lunar Dust conversion, so lower tier Lunar Dust for mapping converts to higher tier at a set ratio. And Lunar Phase Exchange got cheaper, and on Lunar Phase materials now cost 3 Lunar Fragments instead of 5. The same identity, but with significantly less friction. Speaking of progression systems being outdated.
This was the number one. If anybody knows ARPGs in general, it is very hard to take something away from the community that they've, used to. Dream interpretation is gonzo. Removed from the game.
Dream interpretation is being fully removed this season. After so many seasons, dream interpretation created a huge set of problems. Affix combinations became too fixed, there was limited room to experiment, and just kinda overlap with base affixes instead of actually complementing them. All of that while carrying too much progression weight, which just slowed down gearing in general. We're addressing this directly. The most important and hardest to replace sweet dream affixes are moving to more accessible sources. And we're strengthening base equipment affixes and adding more powerful options, so your gear carries the power that dream interpretation used to provide. Alongside all of this, we're also running a Pack Spirit exchange event, so you can now trade in Shepherd for another Pack Spirit or for an ultimate appearance crystal. Now, channeled builds, with 2 legendary items in the spotlight. First up, a new pair of legendary boots built around channeled lower limit overflow. It used to be that once you hit your channel cap, extra investments stop providing value. These boots convert that overflow into real combat power. Second, a reworked classic, the legendary necklace Elegy of Immortality, tightening the synergy between mobility and channel gameplay. Together, they give channel builds a meaningful new direction to explore. Now,
those aren't for Corino.
remember that third ultimate legendary we mentioned at the start of the preview? Well, here it is. In more than a dozen seasons, only 2 items have ever carried the ultimate title. Tonight, we're introducing the third.
A red
This
ring!
ultimate belt connects directly into the 6 gods talent panel and carries blessings from 3 different gods at once. First affix is guaranteed to roll from one of the 6 main gods. So let's identify one. God of War, guaranteed critical strike, no downside. Now another, Goddess of Deception. First a guaranteed critical strike and now 100% explosions. And now one more. We want a Goddess of Knowledge and got God of Machines instead. It can auto-trigger a skill every 0.2 seconds. Essentially the premium version of the activation meteor perpetual motion. The second and third affix pools actually go wider, covering not only the 6 gods, but also the 18 branch deities under them.
So, Spooky, does this mean literally every single end game build guide will use this belt, period? Pretty much every single one. Maybe like there'll be some edge cases, but for the most part, this is the red ring of belts in TLI now. It is the PoE Mage Blood. So let me get this straight. You're telling me we got Mage Blood, Wisps, and Delirium?
So the possible combinations are extremely varied.
Yep.
A few examples. Warlord. Changes to max fire resistance also apply to max cold and lightning. Elementalist. Significantly reduces elemental resistance for nearby enemies.
That's right, Spots.
Mechanist. Turns double damage from synthetic troop minions into triple. Now we're gonna leave the rest for players to find out in-game, but trust me, this is gonna be this season's endgame chase item.
It is mildly hilarious that it's a belt as well. Like, they weren't even trying to... It's pretty funny it's a belt. I'm sorry, it's pretty on the nose right there.
Evade still hasn't felt reliable enough for many high-pressure endgame builds, so we're making targeted changes to both Evade and Deflection. With one legendary talent midpoint, spell damage will no longer apply an additional reduction to your evasion. Deflection is also being reworked. Each stack gives slightly less damage reduction.
It's the first time Carino's been on the damn screen, and he's holding a wand.
But base stacks and the cap are both higher and easier to access.
That's not funny.
Also, the cap is no longer locked behind Kismet drops. You can build it from regular talents, slates, and gear bases. All of this is really giving players another flexible defensive layer to invest in. And for evade builds, here's a new legendary chest armor, Silent Monologue, the evade counterpart to Silent Avowal. Once your evade reaches a certain value, your damage loses the middle ground. So in practice, every hit is either maximum damage or minimum damage. In classic TLI fashion, high risk, high reward, a pure all or nothing. Now there's a lot more mechanics on this item, but we're going to be leaving those for you to discover in the new season. A couple more legendary items this season. A legendary helmet for synthetic.
There's the new man moto. The dwarf's gone, dude. He's just a guy now. There he is.
Troop builds. The more synthetic troop types you have around you, the more damage they deal. So bring your favorite module minions and cover the screen. And if you enjoy cross-element spell interactions, a new legendary chest armor should open up some fresh ideas. Much more are going to be waiting in-game. Next up, Bing. His trade Blast Nova had become constrained by too many rules, so it's getting a directional rework around attack projectiles to make it a strong choice for projectile-based builds again.
Everyone's like, Aaron, why? This is the whole event. Why would you play Carino 1 when you could just play Bing 1? It is 700 times better for projectiles and is getting a huge buff this season. As I had every second, everyone's saying, like, this is the projectile, duh. So pissed off listening to this stuff. He does seem fun. Don't start, dude. Yeah, he's projectiles.
The bomb throwing mechanic and wave-based rhythm are staying, but throw speed is no longer fixed. You now scale it through attack speed, so Bing's output gets considerably faster and more aggressive. He now also has a viable autoplay style. The barrage system and skills get a small buff to support it. We're really looking forward to see what players are going to be doing with Bing this season.
He's hitting for 3 trillion, and he's not. I don't want to hear about the character's model. Don't say anything. Everyone at TorchCon is already saying this thing's broken. Everyone. It's literally Dance of the Deep. The new Selena 2 is going to be just pure insanity. Specifically, the Auto Terra new meteor drop.
Now, Selena. She's getting a brand new hero trait, Dance of the Deep. In this version, Selena stops casting from a fixed position, and her terror skills move.
Basically, you could play 8 different RF builds. This is like full RF.
With her, as though the stage itself is following her dance. If you remember Shadow Swap Stillwater, that concept now extends across terror skills. So instead of pulls just sitting in place, they follow her as she moves. The deeper the trait develops, the more dangerous it becomes. Her dance steps generate a crimson tide that pulls nearby enemies inward. And as you invest in skill area, that tide becomes a reliable grouping tool. Further in, the solo performance becomes a group act. Crimson shades appear at her side, dancing with her and releasing devastating terror skills. And multiple terror skills can overlap and stack until the floor itself becomes a kill zone. If your terror skills seal mana or life like an aura, Selena enters a flow state. Once Terra Charge reaches its cap, Terra fires automatically, so every step carries damage with it. Different dance steps can also provide different buffs. Movement speed, strong recovery, and control effects that leave enemies unable to act. Now,
how many people have understood over 5% of this present? Is there anybody? You guys are getting all this, right? Me? Okay, good. Not me. I've understood a surprising amount. There was also some conversation, negative I'm a meat popsicle, that the new hero trait kinda is starting to resemble something different. I don't know if anybody else sees this. Normally, a hero trait is just like you level up, you click the button, and you get it. Now it's starting to look like a PoE ascendancy. You guys have to see this, dude. It literally looks like an option ascendancy. Yes. Oh, 100%. Yep. I see it. They're literally morphing the game into PoE, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but yeah. I immediately said that. I didn't see it. Sounds good to me. I love it. I see it. It 100% looks like an ascendancy tree. Yep.
with all of this, Selena's overall trait layout is actually changing as well. So instead of the rigid two-choice structure at every level, Dance of the Deep uses a tree with more routing options. Now, since Selena's new trait is built around Terra, the Terra system itself is actually getting a full overhaul. In the past, Terra builds used to be limited by scarce affixes tied to Terra quantity caps. So, this season we're removing every affix tied to that cap. To compensate, we're buffing Terra skills directly. Base area increases from 3 meters to at least 6 meters. Alongside, the base duration is increasing from 3 seconds to 6 seconds.
Look at the visual. They also are going through and overhauling the skills. Look at the difference between these two. Last season, it's huge. Last season, they overhauled potions. It looks good. Way better.
Seconds. All of that means wider coverage and longer uptime, both for clearing and for boss fights. Terra Charge is getting attention as well. Now, in late-game setups, high Terra Charge stacks often meant waiting for skills to come back up. The issue is that doesn't really fit TLI's current pace, so we're raising base Terra Charge recovery and adding even more affixes to support it, making the endgame loop even smoother. Now, we also know that investing in recovery can kind of feel costly because it's reducing your damage output, so we're adding a legendary item deeply tied to Terra builds. So it's gonna give you more damage while you work towards a better game feel. The goal is to bring Terra builds back and give Selena the stage she truly deserves. With the new Selena coming and the Terra system rebuilt, we needed more skills to carry this entire playstyle.
This is pretty much what Don the Crown is gonna play. You'll see this new meteor thing. It looks insane.
So this season is adding a series of new Terra skills. First, Nether Grasp. The outer ring pulls enemies in, and the inner ring finishes them.
This D4 Warlock.
Chains drag them to the center, dealing
D4
heavy erosion
Warlock.
damage and executing at low HP. With a noble support skill, that single chain becomes a fan-shaped group pull with a higher execute threshold and significantly better clear. The execute threshold actually also works really well with last season's Ill Omen. Stack Ill Omen with Dot, burst a chunk of HP, and if the target drops into Nethergrab's execute range, the skill finishes the job. Then some new on-hit terror skills. Stormfield Pulse.
Dude, this skill, this is the one I would play. 100. This looks so good.
Pulses on your cast frequency. When it hits multiple targets at once, it forms a closed circuit and calls down extra thunder strikes. More targets mean a larger bonus per hit. You and your minions count as circuit nodes without taking damage. And a larger modular minion like Medium Ember Automaton or a Chalk Boss works as a mobile power source for steady, high-frequency thunder strikes. Next, Fallen Star.
I'm telling you, here's fan favorite for the entire league. Fallen Star.
Physical, spell, area, on-hit, terra, persistent, barrage, intelligence. And yeah, we're aware that's quite a significant tag list. Fallen Star rains precise strikes on the targets. Against a single target though, those extra barrages scatter across the area so damage is not wasted. One noble support build stacks on hit, then releases a 3-hit burst scaling dozens of times above base. And Spell Burst is finally opening up to Terra.
I can't, what the hell's going on the screen? I can't even see anything.
It used to be limited to no cooldown on hit skills, but now with a magnificent support skill, on-hit Terra can now trigger Spell Burst. But all of that is just a part of the new lineup. Tidewell, Thornfield, their exclusive supports and so much more are all waiting for you to discover in the new season.
100% play this. Comet build, PoE 2. Spooky's got his build.
Before the endgame mode we mentioned at the start of this review, here are several quality of life improvements that should make your day-to-day play noticeably smoother. The trade house is getting upgrades too. Anywhere.
Okay, hold on. Everybody perk up your ears. The trade house is getting a... No, brother. What? This is Aaron's part of the reveal. What?
In the game. Whether it be the Netherrealm, pack page, crafting, opening an item tooltip, just use the new check price button and jump straight to the trade house. Check the price, restock on the spot. Quick buy is now a global setting. Enable it once and it covers every item. Once enabled, selecting a listing can complete the purchase immediately. There's a safety lock included. Quick buy only activates after you set a price filter. Claim All now shows a settlement panel with a full total after use. No more counting your inventory.
Play the song.
The Netherrealm plane now shows your star shard count beneath the Plane Watcher button, with a highlighted reminder at cap. Now here's the highly demanded one, a one-tap level up on the skills screen. Just click once and every eligible...
This is like one of those things that's been asked for 100 years. Why do we have to click all these green things? Upgrade, finally, I know. Holy cow, they listen to people. Making it even easier for Aaron to make money. No, I was there 3,000 years ago.
Skill levels up. For PC players, mouse cursor size settings from small to extra large.
I was told that's impossible to do. Wait a second. Is that possible? Mouse cursor size? That's alien technology. Yeah, clicking on the skills might have been the least intuitive design in the game. What's up, King? This is alien technology. Why does it feel like TLI is killing it? I don't know. Every time I watch one of these things, it's like... I've never had a complaint about the size of my mouse cursor. Yeah, right. They're doing so good. I know.
Body effects and skill effects can now be adjusted separately for brightness and transparency. You can clean the ground effects and keep your character model looking great. Next, onto more visual upgrades. Amber's Rest Hideout, our main city hub since Season 1, is receiving a full renovation.
This is something that's been highly requested as well. The city hub, like, looks so old and dated. It's actually the original city hub from the game launch. Check this out.
That means better architecture, richer lighting, and a stronger sense of scale. The NetherRealm device is now its own independent enclave, meaning steampunk gears, steam vents, platforms, bridges.
How are they doing all this stuff? Like a huge improvement.
And fully reworked lighting.
You guys, Season 5 of Last Epoch's gonna be huge. I'm telling you, okay? So don't worry. Aliens. These devs have alien tech. TLI is committed. Ellie who? What? Tony Spark built this in a cave with a box of spare parts. I need to flip my tie around. Season 5 of Ellie is going to be huge because they've had 10...
3 heroes are also getting full visual glow-ups. Spacetime Witness Yoga, Commander Model, and the Forsaken Iris. Refined models and much more polished presentation across all 3. And here it is, the endgame challenge we promised at the start of this preview. Divine Ascent.
This is where I'm taking Carino 1. Divine Ascent. Gonna frickin' be the top of 3 North American players for Carino 1. Again, by the way, guys, Andre right here in the center speaks perfect Mandarin. It was crazy.
Once your build is online and normal mapping no longer challenges you, this is the mode where it gets to prove itself.
My eyes rolled out.
City Defense is rotating out this season, and Divine Ascent is taking its place. Every floor operates on a strict 3-minute timer. You run multiple maps in sequence.
The joke is they have added in the Diablo 4 tower with the leaderboard. So tower is here.
Building challenge process by defeating monsters quickly or completing random events. Once the bar fills, the floor boss appears. Defeat it before the timer runs out to clear the floor. Show overwhelming performance, no deaths and time remaining, and you can skip lower difficulty floors and advance directly to a tier that matches your build. There are special mechanics inside too. This season's example is Quake Breach. Touching it grants significant damage reduction plus bonuses to attack speed, cast speed, and movement speed. But a shock zone follows beneath your feet and triggers 3 explosions affecting both enemies and allies. Used well, it accelerates clearing. Poor positioning though can end the run. You'll also encounter optional high-dimensional trial devices. Now, activating one is never required, but completing it provides a large amount of challenge process at the cost of a more difficult fight. Read the clock, assess your build, then commit. Rewards scale with floor progression. Divine Ascent offers substantial first clear rewards, including bound crafting materials, tax vouchers, and selectable battle pack spirits. For veteran players, hero name cards earned from City Defense carry over into Divine Ascent at equal value. Same exchange rules, just a refreshed name and visual identity.
How am I going to play this season with Grim Dawn launching and the Dawnathon? How am I going to balance all this? And don't say not sleep. I have to sleep. You won't. I know. You have 1 week to get all your TLI in. I have to skip PoE. I can't run the PoE All Flame League 2. You can do it in a week and a half. Cloning technology. Bye-bye, family. You got time to figure it out.
And for ranking players, Divinity Ascent has 2 leaderboards. First clear rankings and Infinity rankings.
I am going to be number 1 on this damn list for Carino 1. If I play Carino 1. There's only going to be 6 people on the list, but I'll be number 1. Then you woke up, 1 of 1. What? Dawn of Torchathon? Dude, we were ranked number 1. Maybe number 2. 1 or 2 last league. Last season. Current season. You are playing Carino 1, no minions? I don't know. I was actually disappointed in minions last league. I started minions. I was like, this is so stupid. Why am I playing minions? So I restarted Carino 1, and I literally surpassed my Moto build in like 12 hours. I was like tripling him. I don't know.
Each with a dedicated slot per hero trait. Whether you're pushing the highest floor or competing for server first clears, this is where you can establish yourself. It's all about fast clears, higher floors, and real build pressure. We're going to be watching for your name in those top rankings. Finally, events and cosmetics. In Distant Nocturne, cumulative logins grant a legendary Battle Pack Spirit selection pack. And starting from the second...
Dude, if you guys haven't seen the new loot pet, they spared no expense on this next one. Or maybe they spared you an expense. Or I guess however you want to.
Second week after launch, cumulative checking also grants 10 Battle Pack Spirit draws. Complete the Long Road Ahead event to earn Battle Pack Spirit crystals, a rare season drop Pack Spirit, a rare drop Pack Spirit upgrade insignia, and an exclusive weapon appearance. By completing seasonal goals, you can also obtain the Activation Medium Motionless and a substantial amount of tax vouchers. During Conquest of the Realms, challenge the Plane Watcher at Profound Tamarack 8 at Plane Difficulty 6 to earn a Conquest insignia. Exchangeable for the Hellfire Flame.
Why do they show Bing the Bomber to showcase a bow? Okay. Carino is the shaman of TLI. Why would they use Carino, the gun guy? I have this bow. I have that one. The Phantom bow. Ping must be the ranged meta.
Bow, the weapon matching Flameforger's Burning Heart. 2 new pack spirits are coming this season. The Battle Pack Spirit Ice Mirror grants Mirrored Shade, which increases Terra skill damage and duration.
Here it
At
comes.
max stacks, it also raises the Terra Charge stack cap.
Here it comes.
A strong pairing with Selena. Also coming this season, Lady Obituary.
This is the drop pack spirit for the new what? Yes. Yes. Now I told Don, because we were having this debate, I was like, this is kind of like a motorcycle. It's like a Ghost Rider style motorcycle. And Don said, no, it's a wheelchair. I was like, it's not a wheelchair. I was like, well, you know, it's not a wheelchair. It's right. What is, she's on a wheelchair bike. It's not a wheelchair, dude. It's a motorcycle. Like a speeder. I see a tractor. I see a wheelchair. It's a tractor. I mean, almost looks like a tractor chariot. Not with the pedals. It looks like a wheelchair to me. How do you guys get a wheelchair from this? That's what I'm saying. It's a tractor. Definitely a motorcycle. See, Shin sees it. Got to till the fields. Green Acres is the place for me. John Deere. But anyways, obviously you're following the coffin in the escort end game mechanic. And you'll see here the new pet is a literal flying motorcycle coffin. It's got to be one of the coolest pets. It's got to be one of the coolest pets they've done. It is very, very, very neat.
Strong pairing with Selena. Also coming this season, Lady Obituary. When she sings a requiem, refresher war units can be marked, doubling or tripling their rewards. On Wraith Monsters, Wandering Spirits, and Holy Ossuaries. Drop Pack Spirits are also getting an Afterlight-specific improvement. Once you first unlock Drop Pack Spirit...
By the way, that level 6 Drop Pack Spirit is basically a triple reward. It's so broken. They're always broken. It's like triple. It's like not double. It's triple. It's so ridiculous.
You can preset a dedicated drop configuration for the Afterlight mechanic in the Pack Spirit screen. That configuration's drop bonuses apply automatically when Afterlight drops are calculated. Now to clarify, you are not equipping 2 pet spirit sets at once. Your combat and farming setup remains whatever you currently have equipped. The preset is only going to be applying during Afterlight drop calculations. So just set it once and then focus on the fight. Next up, cosmetics. The Phantom Tide Gleam Pack gives Selena a complete new look.
Oh, brother.
Hero outfit, Frosterra's skill skin, weapon appearance, body effect, hero trait effects, and an exclusive portrait. Rayhan,
This was Dawn's favorite. I was like, something's wrong with you. He's like, that's my style. I was like, oh my gosh. Bunny, get out of here. Oh dear. Nothing wrong with a strong woman, Aaron. Well then, muscle mommy.
aka Rihanna, is getting its second transmog appearance, the Wendigo Snowpack, including spectral/skill skin, a weapon appearance, body effect, hero trait effects, and an exclusive portrait for Snowmire Skaya. Glory across all realms as a new ultimate.
I cannot be more clear. I will not wear these wings. These might be the most egregious wings of any ARPG in existence. Look at how big they are.
Ultimate back accessory, Sunken Phantom Spine. After defeating
it's the whole screen. It's the wings. Yeah. Oh, bro, you will. Yes, you will. No, I'm not. Wings is a must, Aaron. I'm just saying those are pretty sick. You love these wings? You gotta be kidding me. Come on.
Enemies, a rainbow glow opens behind you with schools of fish gathering around the light. It also introduces.
Yeah, I want those wings with schools of fish behind my Carino. You gotta be kidding me.
This is the new teleport effect. Void Sea Captain.
All right, the Void Sea Captain's kind of cool. Sorry. Uh-oh, I screwed it up.
It also introduces the new teleport effect, Void Sea Captain. And that brings us to the end of the Afterlight season preview.
I'm not wearing those wings.
A fast seasonal farming loop in Afterlight, a new season progression system with Nether King's Divinity, Selena's new hero trait Dance of the Deep, the Fulterra system rework and its new skill lineup, the third ultimate legendary in Torchlight history, Dream Interpretation being retired, a renovated main city, and Divine Ascent, the new endgame challenge mode where your builds can finally get the stage they truly deserve. The final patch notes are coming very soon, so just keep an eye on our official socials. And let us know in the comments down below which builds you're planning to start with on launch day. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being a part of this community. I'm Andre, and we'll see you all in the Afterlight season.
We have so many channel points stored up. Mr. Streamer, tell me the best skill to use. You want to pick Dance of the Deep, Selena 2, and then you can pick any of the new Terra skills. But if you want to play the most spectacular looking, in my opinion, you want to play the new Falling Star skill. See you in the afterlife. What an easy tagline. And they will all be broken. Duh. Patch notes soon. Patch notes are already out. Like this, yeah, this stream was from yesterday. I already watched it once, but I wanted to rewatch it again with everybody, not on my laptop in my little room. Static field looks so cool, though. Static field looks cool, too. Listen, I want to be clear. I understand in the Western market specifically, the monetization of this game is not ideal. I get that. I don't glaze over it. I try to answer the questions best I can. I get it. But two things can be true at once. The monetization for this game could be doo-doo, and XD could be making one of the best action RPGs literally in the market. In my opinion, they've been killing it season after season. I think that's why they're seeing so much growth. Like, I don't know. They were all excited. They're like, we are seeing every single league season, like in every single market, including breaking into new markets, growth, with the Western market growing the fastest. It's because it's fun. It is fun. Spooky Roots has 26,000 hours in PoE 1. He says this is his main game. I'm probably going to play Moonstrike Rosa 2 again, but I'm very tempted to give in and play Static Field Selena. It has some of the best free gameplay, and it's easy to get into. They take everyone else's mechanics, distill them for optimized dopamine. We could also see the growth on this stream, my stream. I will play it for a week leading up to the new PoE season. So that means you'll give it 8 days, 7-8 days. Erica's so much fun too. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I am pretty impressed. The question is, are we gonna get the pet? I don't know. I'm just not. I mean, you're a content creator. Like I only have one level 6 pet, and I've built it over the course of 4 years. I have one level 6 cube pet. That's it. That's the only one. That is the only one. They gave you the pet. I don't have the pet. I would have to pull it like everyone else. Spooky will have level 6 day 1. I was talking to Don the Crown. Don the Crown said, I will literally, he goes, I'll have the pet in the first, however long it takes me to click and get 6 of them. That's how long I will have it by the time the campaign's done. He said, no problem. Do you have chalk, though? I've got a level 2 chalk. A level 2 chalk. But it's funny. People say I'm very lucky. When I was trying to pull the cube pets, I kept pulling chalk. And I had people are like, you don't know how lucky that is. And I was like, oh, I don't know how lucky that is. But yeah, not trying to get chalk. I think I have 2 of them. Level 2. Level 2. The only pet I have at level 4, chalk, is rare. This season, there's actually what I want my favorite seasonal mechanic level 6. That's what I'm going for. I think my mist is level 4 right now. I need 2 Ursulas. 2 Ursulas, and my mist is level 6. I think it's 4. You got the banner. I did get the banner. Time to take down the LE backdrop. So, big guy, I already covered my goodie bag and all the stuff that they gave me.
All right, everybody. Everything's all set up.
So at the end of the event, I talked to Andre and Molly, the person that put on the entire event. And I was like, hey, just an ask. Like, if these banners are going in the trash, it'd be cool if I was able to bring one home and then I could set it on my stream as a marketing for the, it's always my same pitch. You know, if you're just going to throw it away, I'll take it and it'll help me promote the new league. And she's basically like, Aaron, go ahead and pick one. Like, you can pick one. Go ahead and pick one. So I told her, I was like, hey, the second I take one of these off the wall, it is going to be like a feeding frenzy from the other creators. And she's like, well, pick which one you want. And then we'll just let the other creators each pick one. So it'll be like one per person. I was like, perfect. So I like slowly peel it off the wall and wrap it up. And then I basically made an announcement. Hey guys, I got Whispering Mist. First come, first serve. Pick the one you want. They were off the wall in like, I bet you 10 seconds there wasn't a banner left on the wall. He caused a riot. Gone.
Everything's all set up. TorchCon LA starts in 30 minutes.
They also had all these big, huge, like cardboard cutouts. Those were available too, but like, how the hell am I going to get those home? The 2 big creators that they like sponsored was Cute Dog and Al Kaiser. So they were there. This is before the show set up.
Look at this.
I could have brought these home. What would I do with Sage? Don't answer that. I don't know why I said that. That was weird. This was up for grabs. Nobody ended up taking it because it was like, how in the hell are we going to get that home? Because it's not cloth. It's literally like, it was really nice too. It's like a thick, you know, banner. I mean, it was nice, this backdrop. But you could have it shipped. How much would it's like, I don't think this is doing justice how big it is. It's got to be, I don't know, 14 by 14 or something. It's just massive. It would be expensive. I mean, that's literally what it is. I would literally load up all the like take all of them. Hey, if you're throwing them all away, I will literally take all of them and rent a U-Haul and drive it home. So, yeah.
Ready to go.
And then there's the new Moto. No commitment at all. What do you guys think? What, you think I'm just going to take down the last Epoch backdrop and put on Torchlight? What? Yes? What do you mean, yes? Yes? What? No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. You've already abandoned Ellie. I've not abandoned Ellie. Don't say that. You've already abandoned Ellie. I've not abandoned Last Epoch. AI summonery on Twitch. Aaron Action RPG wraps the Season 5 preview react. Chat debates whether the new pet is a motorcycle, wheelchair, or tractor. Somebody joining the stream, that's what it's going to say. They're now chatting about pet progression and the banner they snagged at the event. The AI knows I'm cooking. Oh my gosh. Seriously, that's not. It's amazing. Best community ever. The content in LE is just slow. Vish, it is slow. Man, I can't believe you would do that to LE, bro. You've changed. I didn't do anything. What? Okay. I've got the patch notes right here. They've also like changed the patch notes style. They're like, I don't know. They're like visually upgrading the patch notes and the presentation of the patch notes. Everyone's like, they look better. I was like, whoa. It's like they added pictures and brackets for everything. I'm back, bro. Like, holy smokes. Okay, let's do this really quick. Before we move on to the patch notes, I'll go through this really quick. All right. I just got back from TorchCon, had a very fun event, and they gave me some goodies. Okay, I'll go through my goodies really quickly for the people that are just joining. First thing, I got this nice polyester breathable shirt. Okay. Nice shirt, bro. This massive mouse pad that happens to be missing Carino. And the mouse pad. It lights up. It's got a little button to change the colors. They like really, spared no expense. Even the bag the mouse pad came in. It's like TorchCon 2026. So shirt, mouse pad. Little Torchlight sticker. I still don't know what this is. I need to somebody said it's some kind of musical disc that you could tap your phone with it and it plays music or something. It's heavy too. It's I don't know. It's like the Torchlight anthem music disc. I don't know how this. Somebody was like, "Oh, that's a something. It's a music box." I don't know if anybody knows how this works. They were trying to explain it oh, you tap it with your phone and it plays the Torchlight anthem or something. I don't know. It's a musical disc. Yeah. Then they gave us this little it was a little card and it says, "Dear Hunters, thank you for attending Torchlight Gathering LA. Here's a gift code from the Torchlight team." So there's a little, I'll put that aside for now. Okay. It's not the streamer client, dude. All right. Give me that gift code. And then they gave us this. It's a custom TLI controller. Everyone's like, what? with the Torchlight case. Whoa. Where's Medic? I know. What? Guilty. Don't start. Don't start. So the mouse pad, the sticker, the music disc, the gift code, the shirt, this. It's a lot. And then, like I said, I didn't steal. They gave me the banner. Perfect. Something like that. As my kids say, that's my haul. So that was my haul. He stole it and used everyone else's cover up.
Oh, what? Controller player! That is a controller player! It is! I knew it!
Get out of here. That is some top rate swag, my man. I know. I remember Aaron saying, I'm not sure I will go. It's funny how dedicated support Aaron is doing for Ellie compared to TLI, but Torchlight acknowledges Aaron and appreciates him more than EHG does. You don't know that. You don't know that. Last Epoch doesn't do any form of get-togethers or conventions or meetups. They should. I'll tell you one thing, it energizes the creators. Like yesterday there was 20 of us and they were all like, I can't, like, you know, it's definitely a motivator for sure. Or the communication. They communicate some stuff. What did you do? Fly to China for like an hour? So I streamed Friday. I caught a 7 p.m. flight Friday. Made it to my hotel like 10:30 at night. Woke up the next morning, streamed the live stream, hung out with Don the Crown. We grabbed breakfast, went to the TorchCon event. After the event, we went to dinner. After dinner, we went to karaoke. And they all made me sing because they think I'm a country boy living on a farm in Idaho. So they made me sing for karaoke. You think my tractor's sexy, and everybody wants to find me singing karaoke to that song. And then I literally caught, you aren't? So then I caught my alarm literally went off at 4:30 a.m. this morning to get from Pasadena to LAX to catch my 7 p.m. flight to get home. There's got to be a video of that. So, yeah, I mean, I was literally gone like 36 hours. I would pay some good money for that clip. There's got to be a video of it. I don't know. We will get the clip. To be fair, you do picture yourself as living in a quiet country. We do. Now, this video I would be hyped for. Get out of here. Yeah, if that was it. All right. We asked Don if he taped it. Guys, will you guys leave Don alone? He's just got home. Or, yeah, he's probably home now. He had a 11 o'clock flight. I was early. All right, let's go through a little bit of patch notes. I'm literally on like 3 hours of sleep. This was going to be a shorter stream, so I want to go through some patch notes, and then I'm going to call it a day, and then we'll be back to our normal stream tomorrow. So, yeah, all in all, if anybody missed any part of the VOD, we covered the entire live stream with pausing and going over stuff. I did 2 reveals of all the items that we got at TorchCon, including earlier in the stream, breaking down the whole event, how it went, who I met, all that type of stuff. So, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'm really happy I went just for like networking with other creators. It's kind of fun. All right. New gameplay. They're copying PoE, and it looks like new hero traits are going to be following literally ascendancies. So this is Dance of the Deep. Really going to kind of jump through some of this. Thornfield, Tidewell, Fallen Star. This is going to be this spooky. This one's yours. Stormfield, Nether Grasp, Commanding War Cry, Dew, Prism Butterfly. Okay, why are none of these projectile? Why is none of the new skills projectile skills? That's what I'm looking for. There is Carino stuff somewhere there. It's a Terra season. I know. New support skills. Channel depths. Yeah, we could do a split shot spinning channel. There, how's that? Terrible. These are all the noble and magnificent supports for the new skills. More Carino, not minions with Bing. I don't know. Okay. Added legendary gear. These are new items. The Three Saints. The hell's Mantra of the Saints? It's like... Oh, that's better. Cold, Lightning, and Fire skill level no longer grants skill level bonus. For every 1 level to Cold, Lightning, and Fire, 33% additional damage on spell hits. Why is it? It should be projectile hits. This thing sucks. Any idea which Erica will be good this season? All of them. What's the Erica 3? I want to play projectile spin to win. Sounds like Bing is the answer. When evasion is at least 100,000 points, gain extreme. Look at this. On hit damage only deals the maximum or the minimum. I'll take that. Where's Spooky at? Spooky, is this thing going to be expensive? I've lately been playing more evade. Last season, I went max evade with evade is lucky. They moved evade up to 75% cap as well. I'm wondering if we'll probably just go evade again. We always do. Don't care. Frostbite, rating cap, cold infiltration to enemies affected by biting cold. Erica 3's nerfed again. I'll probably still be good. Well, I guess Aaron would prefer gun over bow because he always cheats. I cheat. I play Carino 1, considered the worst ascend hero trait in the game. Contained Mind. Maximum life, maximum energy shield, synthetic troops. Skill is a max minion quantity of 1. Each synthetic troop minion owns synthetic troop steal. Okay. There you go. Moto, an iris buff. You got a new helmet. See? Ting, ting. Solo spider tank? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's a single minion build. Single spider tank could work if you got enough projectiles. Clear the whole screen anyways. Bond. Maximum life, maximum energy shield, elemental resistance. For each bond stack, minions do 16% additional damage. While you have bond, 25% damage taken is transferred to a random minion. Oh, that's nice too. Well, jokes aside, glad you enjoy the tour. I got to go. Have only 4 hours of sleep after I wake up. Get some rest, sir. Thanks for hanging out. Back to the normal schedule tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm not back to my normal schedule tomorrow. Tomorrow, my daughter, Sienna, who's 13, is getting her tonsils out. And the wife's like, you have to be there. So her appointment's at 7:30. I won't be home until after that. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I remembered. And I remember without my wife reminding me. Yes! I'm going to forget again. Ice cream? It's exactly right. Yeah, tomorrow my daughter's getting her tonsils out. So best of luck with that. I got my tonsils taken out last year. He almost forgot. I'm impressed that you remembered your kid. I remembered. Hope it goes smoothly. I hope so as well. You'll forget before tomorrow. Play Hell Clock tomorrow when you come back. As dad, you get to have sympathy ice cream along with her. Lots of ice cream, applesauce, and mashed potatoes. Yeah, tomorrow's getting her tonsils out. I was like, honey, is that one where I need to be there? And she gave me, you guys, honey, is that one I need to be there? I got this. I was like, I'll just plan on being there. She didn't even say a word. Like, uh-oh. All right, I'll be there too. So, oh, brother, what? She gave you that look, didn't she? Yeah, I didn't need to. Yeah, I got the look. If looks could kill. Everybody, if you did not see the presentation, TLI with Torchlight, they are adding in their own version of Mage Blood. So this is going to be the Chase ultimate item. There's only a couple ultimate items in the game. This is a new belt. Everyone's going to be looking at this. Operations, parents have to be there. Yes, ice cream, and you should pick up the prescriptions. Don't try after the procedure. Not a good mood then. Well, what if I have to leave the house to go get the prescriptions? You know, I might need to go out for prescriptions, and it might take a while. You know what I mean? Never mind. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pretend I'm reading all this in my head so that you guys think I know what it is. That way, whenever this comes up, I could be like, yeah. Yep, that's good. Yep. King. Okay. Nice. Toxic, I'm reading it, dude. Give me a second. A 3-god stack buff belt would be crazy, right? Your thought is echoing out of your ears. I'm reading it. So please don't break my concentration. Okay, honestly, I don't even know what they're talking about. Is this the new slate things? What is that? What is that? The new slates? All right. Okay. Nice. Holy moly. Yes, there's one for Carino. Well, now you piqued my interest. There isn't crap for Carino. Projectiles. It wouldn't say Carino, it would be projectiles. Ha! I typed it in before you said it, VC, so I just thought you should know that. When using attack horizontal skill, gain 1 stack of Nether King. Projection for 4 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. When Nether King projection reach its cap, horizontal projectiles permanently penetrate. Nether King projectiles, 18% additional damage, horizontal Nether King projection, 18% additional attack horizontal, 6% additional damage taken from enemies in proximity. You know what pisses me off? I have this feeling. I've got this gut feeling that normally Carino's items are all cheap as hell because nobody plays projectiles. But now Bing 1 being redone is going to make projectiles mildly expensive, not because of Carino, but because of Bing. I can feel it. That's what's going to happen. All right, that's the one I need. I need a website with the feature ARPG X and Y, where it goes by feature showing equivalency so I can relate from one to another and get started in them. You just got to play it and figure it out as you go. It's easy. Added pack spirit. This is Terra skills damage. Added pack spirit. This is the tractor. Triple the reward. You don't need these. This is what noobs use. You don't need those. Build adjustments. Minions are now immune to ailment. How interesting. They just flat out made it where minions cannot get hit with ailments. Added evasion cap stat. The cap for attack and spell evasion chance can now be affected by X% evasion cap stance. Evasion chance on the stat panel will update the evasion cap. The maximum evasion is now 75. I see. So when you take percent to evasion, it now supports attack and spell buff. And the maximum evasion went from 70 to 75. Buff. And it's easier to get evasion is lucky. Buff. Bro, we're rolling evasion. Yep. Tangle quantity cap adjusted from 6 to 4. By the way, hey, VC, did you catch how you could add Tangle to your minions? Is that through this king crap? Is that how you do it? Not crap. I don't know why I said crap. I meant mechanic stuff. Can Necro minions and LE be immune to that? Wouldn't that be nice? It's the banished affix on a slate. I'm trying to understand that. Okay, so I still don't understand. So you could how do you sock it in a Tangle skill into your spider tanks? I don't know. I don't fully get it. Added mechanics, deflection. Yeah, they buff deflect as well. Helmet. It grants it, I believe. So then how do you support it though, right? Strength helmet, dex helmet, int helmet, critical strike damage reduction. Nearby enemies within 20 meters have frail. Added deflect stacks cap. Chest armor, fortitude, deflection. So way more ways to boost deflection. As far as added stats. Spirit ring, 1 bond cap. Spell burst, ultimate suffix, bond. Wand and scepter. Nobody cares about that. Necklace, burst, Terra, spell burst. Remove the belt ultimate affix when casting a barrage skill, chance for total waves of the barrage skill +1. Okay. Barrage. Netflix. Necklace. Ultimate tower sequence. Optimize the effect of two-handed weapon sequence. Gear physical adjusted. Additional 60% main hand. I care. VC, this is literally what I use. Isn't it normally... That can't... Damn it. I feel like I need to log into the game and look. Optimize the effect of two-handed weapon. Gear physical damage adjusted to 60% multiplicative. Isn't it like 15 right now? That doesn't... It seems too good. These are actual projectiles. Wait, reduce the penalty for two-handed weapon projectile return sequence. Do magnets count as minions? Yeah, they're minions. That's a buff. I mean, I'm almost positive that's a buff to Carino in a weird way. Legendary gear adjustments. Okay. Cold to Lightning. Heart of the Storm. Corrosion. Woo! Anger, what up? Synthetic Troop Minion cap. Synthetic Troop Minion capped at 1. Synthetic Troop Minions deal 800% addition. This is literally what it is right here, West. You talked about one spider tank. You got to get that new king thing, and then you run Machine Lord where you can only have one. You're adding 1,000% multiplicative. When is the Grim Dawn patch? July 23rd. Anger. The con was a lot of fun. I already went through my haul twice on all the goodies they gave me and a breakdown of the event. I do apologize. I'm not going to do it a third time. But if you watch the beginning or the middle of this VOD, I show everything off. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. I'm happy I went. Removed low life, added with bond. Aaron, you should redeem the code. I want to see the reaction. I don't know how much the code is. They gave me a code. I don't even know what it does. I think it's just like when you put the code in the game, it gives you like a thank you note or something. Something like that. Why is there so much minion stuff? No, I think that's what it is. Sir Aaron, is the podcast with the Grim Dawn devs on the 16th or the 19th? A Town Portal podcast, me and Frosty LaRue with Crate Entertainment is on July 19th. It's very nice. I redeemed mine. Here we go. Now. Sunday was the day that we were able to make it with work with Crate and Frosty's schedule. What else is in here? Surging Inspiration. All this crap. There's a lot of adjustments. Yes, turn the game on. Hold on, I'm downloading updates now. This is how we roll right here. Karina 1. She's from Idaho. Karina 1. Second monitors so no one snipes it. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll do it. This guy, what? To get Grim Dawn on the podcast, it works fine. Hold on, I gotta put in my code. So no one tries to steal it. I'm very curious what it is. It's probably nothing. I think it's just a thank you. Where's the stupid thing? Redeem a code. Should I read the code out loud as I'm typing it? Just give me the code. Yeah, read it out loud. Something was sent to my mailbox. It's just a. It's only 7,780 primo. It Kaiser, don't start, dude. Don't. Only, guys, it's not what it looks like. Okay? That's the ultimate pass. Don't start. The rich keep getting richer. What? This isn't access to a streamer client or something either. He should give it to us. What do you mean? What? You have 54 males. Well, there's, there's all these little compensations for stuff breaking. See? Oh, thank you. What else is in here? Why the hell do I have so many of these things? Oh, there's another. That one's this one's 8. This wasn't a. This was different. This one. Guys, don't even. It's not what it looks like. Okay, by the way, I put in a legit request talking about my anger that I got this rifle cosmetic and look what they did to Karina. Look how she holds it. Her left hand is on top of the rifle and it's sideways. I cannot tell you. This drives. I'm literally taking a picture right now. Again, it makes me so angry. What's going on with their hand is what I'm saying. It drives me crazy. Okay. Time to pull sparks. Timu Cowgirl. Will you guys stop it? Doesn't everyone else hold a rifle like that? No. Oh, my Misty is only 3. Oh, I thought she was 4. It's only 3. I said this is the season we're getting Missville to 6. The epic pet is, of course, 6, and the magic is 6. My mist is 6. How did you get it to 6? Don't say you just kept pulling it. How many premiums do I have right now? No. Boons. I'm down to 35,000. I have 0. Only down to. Can you split that with us? You're so greedy when I have none. Karina's holding the gun like a mini gun, Aaron. No, she's not. Can you share? Aaron's always spoiled. What? What would be some of the best farming methods if you don't aim for level 4, level 6 packs? You should go boss farming. Boss farming. The gun model is twisted in the rigging. Is that what it is? It's the way that Arnold held it in the machine gun scene. Bot farming, boss farming. This is getting a huge buff in the next league. You literally hunt bosses. This is what Spooky Roots was talking about. Like if you're a free-to-play player and you don't care about the pack or the spirits, or sorry, the pets, you can get some good rewards from hunting bosses. What I hate about TLI is it costs me tons to get pets up, and they're just throwing towards creators. Just pay them normally. Yeah, I mean, that would be, oh, dude, if it was, Aaron, we're going to pay you in dollars or pay you in premium crystals. Yeah, that would be a no-brainer. In the true technical of senses, someone just rigged it incorrectly for the idle animation. That's all it is. Aaron, what was the response about the painter mechanic? Was it just, we'll see? They just said they're going to look at it in the future. Most of the answers were, thanks for the feedback. This is why we do it that way. We'll see if it needs adjustments in the future. You could literally take that response to almost every question. I understand why Aaron likes TLI so much. Aaron does it for the shopping. You guys, in the TLI world, I'm like the smallest of creators. Like I'm a little guy. Like the people I was with this weekend, they're all like much better players than I am. The joke was I kept saying the class to play this next season is Carino 1 Ice Shot. Ice Shot! Oh, yeah. They're like, Ice Shot? This is one of the few cosmetics I actually was like, people are like, you main Carino. You have to get Karina. And are you really not going to get, you know, the, like, you live in Idaho. You're really not going to get, like, the cowboy outfit? Aaron's the average Joe creator, down to earth and doesn't follow the meta. I just play what I think's fun. Like, I don't care about what's the strongest or whatever. They were like, wait, someone plays just for fun? I mean, I just look at, I think I'm so funny. My character's name is Carino 2 Doo. What's wrong with me? I think something's wrong. That's not allowed. Fun. Is that allowed? What? That's, yeah, this is on the leaderboards. That's what it says. We know something's wrong with you. Yeah, you make it easy to take you serious. Admitting that it's crap. Why play it? It's because Exatheus, you consider power as the greatest fun factor, and I do not. Admitting you have a problem is the first step. That's right. They should have brought up everyone's season 12 character during the event. That would have been great. I would have loved that. Let's see where you stack up on your character. There's like 6 Carino 1s on the planet. When I stopped playing, I was ranked, I don't know. It was like I was ranked 1 or 2. I think we beat 1,500 ranks on that stupid gold guy. I mean, the overall I would have sucked, but for my class I would have probably looked pretty good. Ice Shot. I always play Lightning Shot. Ice Shot. All right. Chromatic shot. Chromatic shot brought back down to earth. Adjusted. Got a sizable nerf. Split shot's kind of interesting. The skill itself does more damage, but they gutted its actual projectile quantity. Instead of 5, it's 2. It's probably an overall nerf for sure. Who plays games for fun? Run for fun? What kind of fun is that? Corrosive shot. Damage debuffs infected by Terra generated for the skill no longer stack. That's not good. So, summon Machine Guard. Not big, but buffed. Spider Tank, buffed. Grim Phantom, nerfed. Summon the Rock. Nerfed. Damn, big nerf. Aaron, would you fully max that tree you showed earlier for boss farming? I don't know. I'd have to look at it. Bloody, the tree, if you go to the... Hold on. I'll link it for you. I got you. I got you. I see what's happening, yeah. Try and find exactly where they talk about it so you can see what I'm saying. This should be a pretty solid strategy for the new league. I can't find it. Where the hell is it? Check this out.
The start of the stage. You interact with it, and the
This is the new boss. Well, bossing. Atlas.
getting a new advanced branch. With the right Netherrealm talent or compass, the Goddess of Hunting statue shows up at the start of the stage. You interact with it, and the random invaded bosses plus the native end boss all receive the special blessings. Every boss you defeat passes its blessing forward and stacks it onto the final one. So, by the end of the map, that one final boss has absorbed the entire map's blessings. It's tougher, harder hitting, and it's gonna put some real pressure on your build. Defeated, and all those stacked blessings turn into a huge loot pile.
Yeah, so you would just go general loot pets, like you don't need a specific legendary pet. And then as you run the map, you just continuously stack modifiers on the boss until you fight the final boss where they all combined for the loot drop.
And you're in high-risk,
Boss
high-reward
runs.
farming route for bossing builds. Next up, we made some changes to make mapping
So, yeah. Loot for all. Thanks a lot. You're very, very welcome. Wrong button. All right, back to the patch notes. Okay. It's so funny. I'm only looking at skills in the patch notes that I would want to use. Here we go. This was my joke. Ice Shot. At level 1, it's getting buffed as far as its base skill, 65%. And as far as its level 20 skill, it's getting buffed almost 80%. And then its explosion damage is an additional 22 at level 1. And at level 20, it's about 48. Ice Shot is getting a buff. It's a projectile. It's pretty strong. A lot of people think it's better than Lightning Shot, which I normally play. So I was like, I could focus in on my first real Ice Shot Karina 1. Karina. Ice Shot. What do you mean lame? Lame? It's not, it's cool. It's, wait, how cool is it, Bog? Or how lame is it? Tell me the truth. What are we talking on a scale of 1 to 10 in the lame factor? I think even Erica played Ice Shot. Is there meta builds that play Ice Shot? Uh-oh. All right, that might change. If that's true, then yeah, we won't play it. All right. Let's see. I don't know. Elixirs, Vendetta, Sting. Yeah, this mission accomplished. Erica 3 used Ice Shot. Erica 3 got nerfed, so maybe they won't play it this time. Jinja, that's not funny, dude. I don't know why this is the kind of stuff that makes me laugh. Carino 2 Lethal Flash. Decently sized nerf. They reeled in Lethal Flash. How can you nerf Carino? Come on! Just play it. Oh, brother. It's so, Exatheus, it's hard for me to play something that has meta progression attached to it because it's so expensive that I can't, I don't have enough time on the season to get far. It's probably fine. I could probably just play my normal Lightning Shot, get to Profound, and then flip to Ice Shot or something like that. Only on Erica, Carino is fine. No, so like, if for example, Erica 3 is one of the most popular classes, and on Erica 3, the most popular build is Ice Shot. That means everything cold related, Ice Shot related, including the supports, will be through the roof. So I'd be playing an off-meta Carino 1, but playing meta prices. You see what I'm saying? I know it sounds stupid, but that's exactly how it would be. Don't they use different items? They would, I mean, sometimes there's not really if they're using Ice Shot, that means they're using Attack, Projectile, Cold. So those 3 specific things. A Karina 1 playing Ice Shot and an Erica 3 using Ice Shot, they're probably the same items. It's probably the same items. Because it's not like Erica would have something, you know, super special. Where it could be different is normally with Carino, I'm dex stacking. So we're fully focused on dexterity stacking. Where I don't think Erica would be doing that. I don't think so. Man, these are some beefy patch notes. Holy crap. Carino's actually mentioned in here. It's not for us. All right. Drops. That is another very, very profitable one, is compasses. Buying and selling compasses. It's very profitable. Borax, exclusive gear, other optimizations. Yeah, they nerfed compasses. But they nerfed compass drops. So, right? So it's different. It's, that one's funny. If you nerf the drop rate, all that means is that there's less supply, which drives up demand, which means your farming strategy, you'll find less, but they'll sell for a lot higher. It's actually, you could say you actually, it's better for the person that focuses on compasses. And that the people that aren't focusing on them will literally never find them. Yeah, it's a weird one. Nerfing drop rates for compasses is weird. That's it. All right. Those are the patch notes. Can't you take a look right now and see the market on Ice Shot items to get an idea? I mean, I could. Okay, hold on a second. This doesn't count as going to the bazaar. What? It counts. It doesn't count. Turn on the game, please. Is Rosa 2 good to play this season? Rosa 2 is one of the most broken classes in the whole game. They could probably cut her power in half and she'd still be good. So I'm just going to go with the generic yes. Patrick, what's up? So this area I'm in right now is getting a full visual overhaul. And this area, like where you're going to be entering the Nether Realm, is going to have its own specialness as well, an area. Guys, I'm not sure. I don't even have any FE. I've got 1,280. All right, I got some FE, but not a lot. 1,280. But DPS 537. Ice shot. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. There's only 9 for sale. Oh, there's literally only one. Is there only one? Ice shot doesn't have a secondary? It can't be right. It's pretty late in the season, though. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the end of the season. So let's look at, for example, lightning shot, what I'm using for comparison. All right. Lightning shot doesn't have a ton either, but they're in the 400 range. Yeah, there's way more for sale. And at a lot lower price. I am very... Ice shot only has one... It's a noble support. Sam, what up? Hello. Ice shot. Okay, here. We got another thing we could do. If they're still working. Hero rankings. What are we looking at? Wait. Oh, that's interesting. Windstalker was using lightning shot. I don't know. Tons of chromatic. I'm actually not seeing a ton of lightning or ice shot. Let's see. Who is using it? Ice shot. Nope. Main skill 5 link ice shot. Can't be right. Why does it say there's only 4 people? Is that... Maybe it's not used as much as I thought. There's gotta be... Ice shot isn't very good this season. A lethal flash using ice shot. This is just, I mean, there's nothing like special in here. It's just some crafted good T0 gear. Okay, yeah, I mean, ice shot is definitely not, there's no meta for ice shot. What happened to Dream Farm? Dream's going hasta luego. Going bye-bye. So Ice Shot, you can't really stack decks like Lightning Shot. Ralph's Journey is around lightning damage. Gone, it's reduced to atoms. I'm wondering what's out there that could scale, like, sorry, let me rephrase. If I'm not deck stacking Ice Shot Carino, what else is out there to scale cold projectiles? That's what I have to research. Like, where's that? This is like everything I could find that gives to dexterity. That's what I want. It's pretty simple. All that turns into multiplicative lightning damage. What's that ice item? It's got to have something. Never played Ice Shot. I have dream pets. What can I do? You'll be able to transfer them. Your dream pets will be able to be transferred into tokens for new ones. Ice Shot still scales off of decks. Yes, but for example, the decks you're double dipping with Lightning Shot because of what it does. Every 10 decks turns into 10% multiplicative lightning damage. This build is basically built around these boots. My question is there an item around cold projectiles? Ice Drinker's Cage? What kind of item is it? My Erica was Lightning Shot. I know, that's the meta. It's Lightning Shot. It's not the same, of course, but it's kind of a cold item. I also don't understand, because again, I've never played cold, how Frostbite works. Is Frostbite just freezing enemies? Is it a dot for cold? I don't know anything about cold. I thought Frostbite was LE. It's in this game too. Ice Drinker's Cage. $100 Frostbite equals freeze. Otherwise, you just chill. The other thing that sucks is normally my Carino, we're stacking evasion. This item is energy shield. All right, I'm going to have to put some thought into this. Is it possible to make a Carino build guide focused around Ice Shot and evasion and get it to synergize? I don't know. Frostbite increases cold damage taken. Okay, that helps. So Frostbite, even if you're not focused on freezing, the amount of Frostbite stacks will improve your cold damage. Simians, thank you for the 1,000 bits. TLI in 1 week. That's right. That is right. Not even on the rankings anymore. So, I mean, I literally haven't played for 2.5 months. I'm still ranked 17th. Oh, we made it to 2146. Still, I mean, still pretty good. What was your highest, Exatheus? We made it to 2146 in, I don't know, five or not that many days. Even though I didn't go far in endgame, I ranked in the top 100%. Look at Gemma 2. Which one's Gemma 2? Frostbitten? How many people play Gemma? Split shot. Frost Terra. Ice Lances. That's kind of cool. We've clicked on 4 different builds. All of them are using a different skill. Rain of Arrows. Oh, Ice Shot must be dead. It's Elsa. Still ranked 17th. It's pretty cool. Aaron, do you have a video breaking down monetization of this game? I've got a video breaking down all the character customization, and in there is the pet system. It's a little bit of an older video. If I could find it. 145 Torchlight videos. I don't know. How do you find your rank? There's 145. I can't find it really quick. I'm sorry, Will. I got a bunch of Torchlight videos, but like a new one on monetization, I don't have. How do you find your rank? I just came up here to like click on boss conquest. It'll show you your highest rank. So I went 2146 was my last run. That was my highest run. For Carino 1, I'm ranked 17th. Look at this person. Those are some wings. Rain of Arrows. Chromatic Shot, nerfed. Can't see. Chromatic Shot, nerfed. Rain of Arrows. Player not found. Banned. Ice Lances. Ice Shot. Oh, Ice Shot does have 2. Ice Blast and Batter. Three. When a projectile supported skill hits, for every 1 frostbite rating, the enemy has multiplicative damage up to 36. You got a secret build for this next season? No, I'm gonna start thinking through it though tonight. So this is probably my most successful season. We really didn't play it that much, and when I finished, we were like top 3 for my class. Right now, after 2.5 months, I'm ranked 17th, but we made it to Profound, so we beat obviously the whole campaign. We beat all T7 maps, all T8 maps, and we were playing in the Profound difficulty. So for not playing that much, we had a really good Carino 1 run. And that's with like literally no T0 gear of any kind. Like just very average gear. Back from TorchCon, we're back. Cajun, you got to watch the beginning or end. Profound is where farming feels great. Yeah. I showed everybody the goodies I got, broke down the event. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, DPS on the tooltips, 500 million. It was good. I think on the training dummy, I made it to like 150, 200 billion. It was good. I actually felt like it was we had a really good league. So I'm like, do I just run back what I did? I don't know. My daughter gets married next Sunday. Nice. Nice. Okay. Everybody, I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back of the room. Friday night, I flew out to LA. I spent the entire day Saturday with a bunch of Torchlight Infinite creators at TorchCon LA meetup. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of people. Ask a bunch of questions about the game. After that, we went out to dinner. After that, we did karaoke. It was a fun event. Just networking, and I don't know. I really enjoyed it. They were very generous, and they gave us a cool t-shirt. They gave us a controller. They gave us an in-game coupon code. They gave me one of the Torchlight banners. They gave me an LED mouse pad for Torchlight, sticker, a musical disc for their anthem. It's like a whole bunch of, like, whoa, they like really went over and beyond for the event. It was fun. In this VOD, I break down the entire TorchCon event and twice I show off my haul. So I'm not going to do it a third time, but if you want to go back and watch the VOD, it's all in there. So it was fun. Now EHG has to watch and learn. They're going to do all that stuff. I'm sure of it. So today was going to be a short stream. I actually only planned on streaming 2 hours. We're at 3 hours and 15 minutes. I literally went to bed at 1 a.m. My alarm went off at 4 a.m. and I had a hard time sleeping. So I'm like, I don't know, maximum 3 hours of sleep right now. I'm just tired. So, yeah. You wuss, you're getting old. I am getting old. I can openly admit that. We're getting to gameplay now, right? No, because you're excited for the new season of TLI. We've got, what is it? The 12th? So we got tomorrow, 13th, 14th, 15th. We got 3 days of play whatever I want. So we're going to have to see. We could play some Torchlight, answer some questions, come up with the next build for the season. We could play some Hellclock. We could play some Grim Dawn. So yeah, I'll figure out 3 days, play whatever. Season launches on the 16th. We'll play the game for a full week until Grim Dawn launches. Fangs. And then July 19th, Crate Entertainment is coming on the Town Portal podcast with me and Frosty. So Crate's going to come hang out with us to talk some Grim Dawn and the future of the studio. Should be good. So it's going to be a busy July. The hairline makes him look older than he really is. No hate. What? No, trailer will not be tomorrow. They never drop trailers on Monday because they're off every weekend. So they'll come back from the weekend. And if they were going to drop the trailer, it would be Tuesday through Friday. Tomorrow morning, my 13-year-old's getting her tonsils out. So, I mean, there'll be no stream or anything until I'm home from all of that. So tomorrow will likely be a little bit of a later stream as well. So I'm going to be there to support the fam bam. So, dude, that's what's going to happen. EHG is going to drop the trailer when I'm at the hospital or the doctor with my daughter's surgery. They wouldn't do that. Would they do that? Live from the waiting room? It's 100% good. Honestly, I would be happy. I don't care when they drop it, even if I'm not here. Just get it out into the wild. I'm trying your rare EQ build, and it seems that the skills in the game are really not balanced. I had no skill that deals this amount of damage like EQ, S tier. I'm glad you're liking it, Mojo. Yep, guaranteed. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. If you're not in the Discord, here is the link. We're going to have some fun stuff planned for the Dawn-a-thon. The next event for the channel kicks off July 23rd for the Grim Dawn Fangs of Astercon launch. I got to start thinking through if I can come up with something for Ice Shot Carino 1. If not, maybe we'll do a Tangle Spider Tank, but I just know I'm going to hate it, so I don't think I want to do that. Nevertheless, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you after surgery tomorrow. Bye.
You